Hello guys, welcome back to another and potentially final episode of Road to Rank 1. Well, at least potentially final for this season, because I have been grinding off camera quite a bit, and I'm currently 20 points away from Rank 1. Rank 1 being a two-way tie, actually, between Lindsay Xiang, apologies, and Head, and I'm just 6 points away from being into the top 6, and I mean, I'm well over 100 points ahead of 8th, so at this point, unless anybody else pulls some crazy climbs, it's going to be a 7-person race. And yeah, there's been some people in top 6 who have dropped. There's some people in top 6 who have climbed, and it's going to be interesting. We're going to try to close it out, hit rank 1 in this video, hopefully. So let's get in.
What a performance there by J King.
J King, full plot armor.
J King is pushing himself into the ranks of the legend.
J King is our world champion! J King 7! What? The back-to-back KARDS world champion!
Into the games. Alright, first game, Japan. Gonna mulligan for Jagro, as always. 30 seconds, very, very good. Skytrain's not bad. 35T, also very good. And the most important part about this current situation is the fact that I am going first. I mean, actually, probably 30 seconds more important than going first. I'd rather go second with 30 seconds than first without a 1 drop. And this is exactly why we want to find 35T early, because Jagger has a lot of 1 attack units that essentially just give you a free 2-for-1. Alrighty. As long as we don't draw a 30-second here, even better, a Red Devils, which I will push to the front line, which is going to potentially protect a Skytrain next turn. Not protected from a Raiding Brigade, but protected from a decent amount of things. Arado, it's unfortunate. Signal Regiment, it's unfortunate. Type 94, that's fine. So he has an order and a surprise attack in hand. However, I have the We Can Do It, I have the Blitzkrieg, these are the key cards you're looking for. Potentially I should have played the 32nd on the other side of the HQ for a better bombing raid placement. I don't think it really matters. Because if he has, well, no, if he has bombing raid, he still can't clear, so that's a credit. Is it Desperate? Desperate, but that's not the one he drew off of the Arado. That was from his hand. I think I want to push the Warble. I should not have played the, I should have played it on the other side. I'm playing too quickly. Gonna push the Warble. Okay, we got a unit. We got one of the 3 health units. That's fine. I'd also not mind a Jasko in this position. Akita, he's going for it. Okay. That's quite good. I'm just gonna slam We Can Do It. Because at the moment the Skytrain is just going to print me units until I win, and also every time it prints a unit there's a chance of Jasko, which is the equivalent of killing a Signal Regiment, which is pretty good. Another Blitz unit's good. Alright, just half-track this, push up, hit face. And next turn we have lethal. We have quite a bit of lethal. He still has an order in hand, so I suppose I should be putting more thought into how I'm playing around bombing raid, but it does not matter, because that game is over. Get those points. And wow, I'm already into 5th. That was a high point total game. 2906. That was a 9-point gain. Okay. 11 points off first. That is anywhere between 2 and 4 games. If somebody in top 6 queues right now and I play against them and win, it's actually 1 game. but that's not going to happen. So between 2 to 4 wins in a row for rank 1 right now. This is probably not going to be the last video, because with top 7 so close, even when I take rank 1, I'm almost only going to have to play tomorrow. These are folks who are going to keep grinding. Stars is not bad against Soviets, but the rest of this hand's pretty good. Maybe keeping 99th's a little greedy. Especially because of the 39th. If not for 39th, that's really good. I mean, it's really good in general against Soviets. And I'm fine not finding 30 seconds because of Winter Warfares and Scorched Earths. Road to Berlin. I'm always happy when I see a turn 1 Road to Berlin, because it's just like, oh, my opponent starts with 1 less card. Fun. I enjoy that. Kind of want to just 35T him in the head. Get the damage on. Okay, milk truck. I'll probably trade. And I don't think I'm playing 99th until he would most certainly have played a 39th. Because at this point, if I 99th something and he takes it with a 39th, I'm throwing. I'm going to train. It's just Sherman. And then I think I want to, yeah, with no Hellcat draw, I think I'm just going to take the trade here. I'd rather 1 damage on the Hellcat and 1 less health on one of these units. That is a more than fair trade. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Cuban Cossacks for the kill on the Greyhound. It's pretty good. I could just move up and hit the train. It's a woefully credit inefficient play. I think I'm gonna do this though. It sets up the strategic bombing. The train's not going anywhere. The Cossacks is probably hitting into the Red Devils, and I can't really stop that well. And he's getting another infantry. Workers unite. Strategic bombing to take out 3, clear the board. Pretty good. Triple half track and patrol is going to be very useful. Good game, my friend. Okay. I don't know if I'm about to get, like, completely rolled. Draw last. If it buffs itself, yeah, Confusion and Partisans both trade now, which is really bad. Yeah, these half-tracks aren't doing a lot. Minority recruits. Okay, these half-tracks are suddenly doing a lot. So, here's a fun thing about minority recruits and similar cards is if the unit is retreated, it goes back into the original owner's hand. So these double half-tracks just deleted his minority recruits. He spent 10 credits doing nothing. Just gonna go face for heal. Seems bad when I have this PIR trade right here. And the Blitzkrieg draw, that's very huge. Okay. With 35T Blitzkrieg, that's 5, 7, 9. That's a 12 damage Blitzkrieg. 12 damage Blitzkrieg. Ah, he healed. Okay, wait. So, 1, 2, 4, 7. And then I got rid of that. So that's a 15 damage Blitzkrieg. Plus 10, that's lethal. If my math is correct, which I believe it is. And, yep, that is game. Okay. Close one. I mean, not super close, but, that game very easily could have gone wrong. 2-9-11, 6 points up. Up to third. Now, there's the age-old question of when you're in a tight space, so like if you're in a pretty tight race for points, do you just play the bare minimum, or do you push while you're winning? And that is a very, very good question, because I'm gonna keep the strategic bombing. I've not played against this person before. Maybe I don't keep strategic bombing going second. And it's like very easily could not be air. I mean, strategic bombing is never a bad card. I'm gonna full mulligan everything else though. I want a 1-drop. There's some 1-drops. Passes on 1. Okay, we have 2 Shermans if it's discard. We have strap bomb if it's air, it is air. No patrol, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna push the 32nd. This sort of forces the issue, makes him have to kill it. And if he wants to spend 2 credits attacking with this and he passed on 1 before, means there's a decent chance he just passes again, which he does. I'm gonna half-track that. Do I want to commit the combat engineers to the board? I kind of want to get this last 32nd out of my deck. I also want to get a Devils to the front line. Means something sticks. I'm leaning towards the Devils. Well, yeah, I've like definitely not doing the combat engineers. The Devils, I'm gonna go for the 32nd because here's the idea. If I go for the Devils, 1, it just doesn't threaten the IG on its own. So he should still remove it if he has the ability to, but he might not. And 2, if he attacked, I would then Hellcat kill it, and then presumably he kills the Hellcat. And then I would be able to follow up with Combat Engineers, push Red Devils. Which just generally seems a lot better. Okay. Hopefully there is no Empire Strikes. Convoy in this situation is a very good sign. And with the Blitzkrieg draw, we're going to be able to deal a lot of damage very, very quickly. I could honestly just like half-track that. I'm going to get the Sherman out there. Take the kill on the bomber when I can, and draw. I mean, for all I know, his issue before is he didn't have bombers in his hand, but he did have an Empire Strikes, and now he's had 3 draws, so I don't want to give him the bomber again. If the issue was bombers, lack of bombers, I'm gonna kill any bombers I can. This game is looking pretty good. He's down shelling. That's annoying. I could double trade into it. I could also just play strap bombing. I think I'm just gonna do the Hellcat. Sexton is easily the biggest threat in his deck, and he's gonna need an incredible number of casses to buff things out of range of the things in my hand, and then I have a half track left over. Oh, there's the HMS and the cast. Does he also have the... I mean, he doesn't really need the Empire Strikes at this point, but would not be bad. So with stars, I can kill 2 of them. I feel like stars is generally the better card, though. I think I'll go for the strategic bombing. I think the credit reduction, I mean, I'm getting 4 credit reductions on him. Like, I'm making him lose 4 credits playing it this turn, which is not a lot, but it's still something. And if he floods the board, I can stars and push Whirlwind. Okay. After seeing a strap bombing, do you ever just flood? The problem is now, unless he plays something slightly... Okay. Just gonna... Okay, I do overdraw then. I can also just advance that back, bring it up to 4. The Stars and Stripes takes out everything. Problem is he hasn't committed a ton. HMS gone is very big, but he still has 2 Empire Strikes and 3 casts. And I'm down, I think 2 half-tracks. Mosquito Wellington is a very bad thing for me to see. So I'm gonna go for the Sherman draw. We are just threatening lethal. Lend-Lease. You might do Monty attack phase, which would be very scary. Yep. Ooh, not attacking phase, though. He's gonna take the kill on the Sherman while he can. Yeah, I think I want the attack. Like, I think I'd rather him have the Mosquito on board, because now he has to sack it to make room for bombers for an Empire Strikes. And if he's sacking it, it means he's not casting it, which means he's just spending 2 extra credits, and I'm dealing 4 extra damage. Paracy, that's really annoying. I don't know how he's fitting Paracy into this deck. Most people who are running Raft and Mosquitoes have fully cut Paracies. Swordfish, second cast. You can take out the 35T now. Draw last. This is going to be 6, 10, 12. He is dead if he just does Mosquito attack into the 35T. He needs Albacore or Type 94 pin. Third cast. And he's Turbo Dead. Okay, somebody playing air. Could be pretty high. Kind of doubt it's going to be a 7-pointer or higher. Oh, no, it is. It is an 8-point. We are rank 1. Alright. I mean, it's a 16-point lead over 7th right now. So it's not a super safe lead. It's not a super safe rank 1. But, you know what? I'm going to play a couple more. I think with enough time and the quality of those players and how small my lead is and how well this deck has been working lately, I'm feeling pretty confident that I can play at least a couple more. Like, even if I lose, I'm confident that with this win rate, I'm going to be able to get back up within a reasonable amount of time. Unknown playing German. Mulligan's 3 cards. Do I keep a Sherman? I think I keep a Sherman because I'm keeping 30 seconds. Because 30 seconds is very good against aggro. And I don't want to get a second 30 seconds, which has been happening all day. My rate of double dipping on the 30 seconds is way higher than it should be. Okay, Rado. I think I just 35T to kill it. That does definitely mean it's control of some sort. It's Britain. That is very, very bad. And, yep. Every time, dude. Let's fight Red Devils. Push, push. So this is happening. I think I do this because it sets up being able to just Sherman next turn. I draw to 7, Sherman go to 8. I think it's too risky to try to set up like an early Blitzkrieg lethal. Because with Britain ally, he's probably running supply shortages with root outs. So the amount of board clears he has, I think I'm just going to play it more safe. I have 1 32nd in the deck still. I don't think that is a reasonable thing to play around, especially considering doing anything else is just going to play into a board clear. Fifth Rangers is a good pickup. Another half track's always good. Yep, he does have the supply shortage. Here, I'm gonna play like this. Because one, I don't want to just get like blown out by a Yagged Bomber. And I really don't want to trade. I want him to make this trade because that trade works out well. In case yellow, discard Whirlwind, trade, that's perfectly fine. Gonna push up like this, double Blitzkrieg now. Pushing a ton of damage. Very, very quickly. 8-17, I can deal 17 through a Seaforth or a Grenguard. That's annoying. Okay, 35T, and we can do it, or if the 35D dies to a from the deep. Well, he has one card in his deck that particularly punishes that. Because supply shortage, I'm fine, and if he's going to annihilate this, it means he's not killing these. So I'd rather just hold back on the we can do it, develop the board more. With 2 Blitzkriegs in hand, I think I can be very threatening. What is that? Okay, this guy has the, oh, never mind, top deck lethal. Right? No, it's one off. Is that true? 6, 12, 16, 19. Yeah, it's one off. I think I'm going to use a single Blitzkrieg. Does he have U16s? He does have a U16. Oh, the single Blitzkrieg screwed as well. I think I just patrol it and push face. Grand Guards, MI5, he's super dead. Okay. Got him. Dude, how does this guy find a room for Churchill in German main? Guy's crazy. Maybe he doesn't have Blackwatch and he's like, well, dude, basically the same stats. 2926. And we'll do one more. I'm feeling a little greedy. And doing it for the content. Only 26 minutes in. Man, these have been like some very high point games. Since starting the video, 9587. QWGD. I've definitely played against this guy before. Last time I played him, he was on the most crazy anti-air Soviet control deck I've ever seen. So if he's on Germany, I'm going to assume it's German control. PIR is just generally good against everything. Showman, I'm just going to keep in case it's control. It is CA. You switch off of anti-air Soviet control to CA. Crazy, crazy person. PIR is actually a very good card to have against CA. That's bad. That is just all sorts of bad. We can still deal with it on the following turn because PIR and Panzer 35T, but I mean, we're taking 12 damage for free. Actually, no, sorry, I don't even need to play the 35T, I can just double hit 32nd. So, this is definitely a winnable game, still. This deck, his deck lacks a decent amount of reach. It's basically only Comet. So, if I can stop the waves and waves of tanks hitting me in the face, which is easier said than done. Hellcat draws good. Although at this point, it's probably not going to be... I should have done 32nd 35T, maybe. Panzer L. Okay, if he pushes. Jaeger push. That's good. Wait. Oh my goodness, really? Oh, that's a very good draw. That's a very good draw. How do I want to play this? So this is definitely happening, and I think to be able to address the future units, I need to go for a slightly riskier play with the 30 seconds, rather than doing 35T and potentially trading here. The reason I'm doing this is, and he has Pursuit in CA, really? Okay, well, yeah, that's what happens. Back down to 2905. That was a 21-point loss. The grind does not stop. And yeah, that is a brutal, brutal loss. Okay. Gonna play. Gonna play one more, maybe for the video, but yeah, I'm gonna keep playing, push up to around 2930. 2930 to 2950 area. Man, going second against CA, who has the nuts opener, and then just randomly runs Pursuit. I mean, if I had done the 35T trade, I wouldn't have died there. So, I guess a mistake for... Oh my goodness, we're playing against a rank 2. Okay. Really? You couldn't find anyone else on ladder? The entire servers, and you match me into a rank 2. And every time you match into a guy who's not in Field Marshal, you know they're playing Jaguar. This is not a bad hand against Jaguar at all, though. And he didn't have the beef, so that's good. That's very, very bad. That is... Wow, that is bad. Okay. Go for the value trade, take out the bicycle regiment. Oh. Wait, he doesn't go for the value trade. Okay, he's trolling. As much as I want to save the 35T to kill the Type 93, I think the importance of patrol later in the game... Yeah, I think patrol is too important. Now the question is, do I trade combat engineers or do I trade Red Devils? I think I'll trade combat engineers. I think there's a chance. I mean, like, he's been dumping blitz units, like, non-stop. Okay. Meter regiment. That's actually very good for me, because I can just 5th Rangers. Which is what I wanted to do anyways, so at least I'm going to 5th Rangers on curve and not take any additional damage. This would be a good turn to have stars and stripes. Okay, we're just going to push up. We haven't seen an errata yet. And we know one of the cards in his hand is a 1-drop. So it could be like errata into the Desperate Measures. Errata off the Dina. Grip my teeth. Is that bombing raid from hand? Sendai. Sendai from hand? Okay, guys just throwing against strategic bombing. Half Sendai on... Okay. That was a play, I suppose. I need to get drawing with this. Gonna go for the trade. He has a pinned unit and a Sendai, which he doesn't... Well, I mean... What's underneath the Sendai is not the greatest thing ever. He might just go attack face Dina. Feint. Plays unit Feint. This guy does not know how to play this deck. High end. Okay. Well, that's... That is also a card. We can do it... Would like to be able to start hitting this guy in the face if possible. I think the Dina is not that much of a threat. So I think I just take this trade and push. Like, I don't think the fighters are too much of threats. We've seen 2 Type 93s as well already. I'm at 11 with another healing in hand. Cav top deck off of Fane, that's pretty good. Now he sacks the Dina. 35T, not bad. Yokosuka, very good. And Mito. Okay. I mean, we can do it attack face with everything. His max credits. He hasn't played Raiden Brigade, so I think playing Skytrain's a bit of a bait. I think I will 30-second first. And then just hit face read. Not with the Red Devils. With one Sendai gone, Type 94 gone, second Type 94 top deck, but that does not have Blitz, so that's very good. Sacks the Mito. That just recon in his deck, okay. Sacks the Dina, Bike, surrenders. I don't know why, but we'll take it. 2908. That was a 3-point game. Oh yeah, that guy was ranked 2, I forgot. 3 points. Woo, minus 21 and 3 points. Yeah. 18 points to get back to where I was. Debut the Funky. German player, have not played him before this month. Just gonna keep this. Good hand. Skytrain's usually good against Germany. Combat Engineers and Red Devils is good against everything. It is aggro. Not a Hummer though. So there's that. Hit him with the Yankee Doodle Doo. Okay, goes for the push. That's interesting. 30-second draw is very big. Just gonna double 30-second. Hopefully he doesn't have Shub. Alright. Don't really mind that, because I have Hellcat in hand. So we're just gonna kill the other one. Ah, that's really annoying. Just gonna go face. Okay. I'll just take it out. We don't have a way of reaching that Heinkel at the moment. That's very annoying. That's also very annoying. That's gonna let him clear any draws the beef. Of course. If he pushes up the 99th, I'm playing half track. I think playing 99th is better than playing 32nd, because the 32nd just gets killed by the Heinkel. I am dead to double Blitzkrieg, but that would be an unlikely event. Top deck's a second to 99. Okay, wait, he's trading? Why is he trading now? Okay, this guy's actually like throwing. Stars and Stripes draw here would be massive. Strategic bombing's pretty big. I mean, I think I'm just going to die to Blitzkrieg if I play it. But, like, I'm also going to die to Blitzkrieg if I don't play it, so... I can hit... half track. Okay, I think I need to do this. Just stop that damage. Potentially get out the Skytrain. And the 32nd. Other Red Devils is fine. I'm sort of taking the middle ground between risky and safe. 35T Blitzkrieg. 35T Panzer A Blitzkrieg. Alright. Well, I was dead no matter what I did, so that's nice. And that's going to be it for the video. 2887. That means that was another 21-point loss. And yeah, those happen. Remember that time that I was 29-26 with a 9-point lead on first? Because I do. But thanks very much for watching. I'll keep you updated. There'll probably be another video tomorrow. And yeah, let's hope it ends well.